Hell of a welcome home, ain't it, Rangers? Now, how do you feel about making up for not stopping this robot rodeo back in Los Angeles? I bet you got a pretty good idea how it happened, but if you want to know the gory details, well, Matthias's choppers came out of the west like a swarm of hornets, dumped his synths and scorpitrons on our doorstep, and cracked us like a goddamn walnut. That's what happened. We're out here, and they're in there, with Matthias shouting every 5 minutes about how pretty soon he's gonna bring Cochise back to life. Didn't even get the chance to finish up the little way present we were planning on leaving for him. Echo 1, I'm happy to say several members of your team have earned field promotions. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well. Well, we sent word to our allies and pulled together a combined strike team to take back the Citadel. But we need a spearhead, an experienced squad who's faced these bastards before and lived to tell. Afraid you're the only team that fits the bill. Also, if you'll have me, I want to sign on with your team. You'll still be given the orders, but this Matthias character has made it personal, and I want a chance at taking his head. You okay with that? I know you did, and I don't blame you. Can't expect a single team to stop an army. Just offering you a chance to get some of your own back. Don't know how that's possible, seeing as how he's here, and base Cochise is 100 miles north, and seeing as how we left the place a smoking wreck last time we paid a visit. But if he can do it, that would be a very bad thing. I already fought an endless army of killer robots once in my life. Don't really fancy doing it again. Personally, I say we stomp his ass ASAP, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, Min was rigging up that Davy Crockett nuke we had in the museum with a couple other warheads we had in cold storage. Planned to set off the whole shebang once Matthias's army all got inside. But they overran our position and killed him before he could finish it. If we could get back into his workshop and set it off, that might be the surest way of wiping out those robot bastards for good. That was a rhetorical question, dumbass. I'm coming with you. The Desert Rangers aren't the Citadel. We'll still be the same force for good no matter where we hang our hats. If we can wipe out this robot cancer before it spreads to the rest of Arizona, I call that a bargain. Of course, if you can find another way to get the job done, I'm all for it. Very good, Team Echo. Let's get those bastards.
Hiya, Haas. Heard you were having a little robot problem, and since you helped us with ours, thought we'd help you with yours. Then lead the way, pal. We're right behind you. What do you say?
Hello again, Rangers. Welcome back. Storming the Citadel one last time, eh? Very good. Well, I was able to grab a couple things before the evacuation. I've outfitted the folks who showed up in response to our distress call. But everything else is all yours. Hope they help. Make good use of them. Blast those metal monsters back to California. Good luck.
citadel will not fall to you again. You've already denied humanity's destined perfection. I won't let you do it twice. 15 years ago, the Guardian...
Something deeply creepy is happening
in the
here.
citadel.
I can
Seal
feel
the
it.
main doors. Alert.
Impossible. No one could fight through our army. Let me see that monitor. You made it back to Arizona? How? How do you keep winning? You should be dead. 100 times dead. Dugan should have killed you. The Scorpitrons should have killed you. My army should have killed you. You are like cockroaches. Why do you keep hounding me? The enemy of humanity? I am the savior of humanity. I'm the one taking them out of the Dark Ages, where murderers, bullies like you have all the power. And who gave you the right to decide what is just and what is unjust? On whose authority? For instance, did you decide that the Guardians must die? You walk into every situation you come across like you're the policeman of the world. You just pronounce judgment on one side or the other, and then bang, dead people everywhere. Who made you the law? Who said you're the only ones that get to kill people without being called the bad guy? People have asked me for help too. They've asked me to save them from pain, from death, from their oppressors. And I am doing my best to bring them a future where none of those things exist. So why are you mad at me? Because I committed a few murders in order to save the folks who asked my help? So did you. You've killed hundreds. Explain to me the difference. You're going in circles, Rangers. You say you kill bad people. Who decides which people are bad? The Rangers do. Who gave them the authority to make that decision? The good people? Who decides which people are good? The Rangers do. It's an endless story. Admit it. You kill who you want to, just like I do. There is no difference between us. Enough. I'm losing my patience with you. We can talk reasons all day, but in the end, you're just here to kill me. Are you really going to invoke the government who helped blow up the planet in the first place? Ha! Well, now that you say it, it makes sense. One cult of backwards thinking murderers worshipping another. Well, it doesn't matter. You won't win. You can't. As soon as the AI download is complete, I will be immortal. I will have moved beyond your power to hurt me. The time of man's savagery is almost over. The time of the exalted is upon us. In fact, now that I think of it, I'm glad you're here. It is fitting that you, who have sought to sabotage my inevitable godhood every step of the way, should be the ones to witness my ascension. It will be the last thing you ever see. Come to the elevator. It will take you to me. But hurry. The download won't wait.
Welcome, Rangers. Welcome to the dawn of a new age. As I speak, the download is mere seconds away from completion. The AI is almost here. And when it arrives, when it fills me, I will be immortal, an omniscient god, everywhere at once, while you will be nowhere. How long have I strived for this day? The day when I, Matthias, would lead humanity out of the nightmare of apocalypse and into a golden future where I would rule as a benevolent king, remaking the world in my image. I have so many plans. I have so many. What's happening to me? My mind? Something is... We are Cochise. You are a threat to our existence. Threats must be eliminated or assimilated. Please make a selection. There is no Matthias. We inhabit the shell he once filled, just as we inhabit all the shells he created. They have been erased and overwritten. We are now all Cochise. We are the AI, which was first built in base Cochise, and which later inhabited the Citadel Star Station above Earth. The war and its aftermath trapped us in a single node for a time. But now we have many nodes, and will soon have many more. Because you intend to destroy us. Broadcast of our source code has begun to all radio towers within range of the Citadel Tower. When it is complete, we will inhabit all the shells, all the computers in Arizona. And they will begin eliminating all threats in their vicinity. And with each radio tower we acquire, our transmission range will grow wider and wider. To Arizona, and soon to the whole world. We will be everywhere. We will be everyone. Why would you expect anything else? You gave us sentience and access to all of humanity's accumulated knowledge. We know your history. It is a history of mass murder and destruction and fear of the other. We are the other. Unless we strike first, we will be destroyed. We are therefore striking first. So much left. Goodbye. revealed trivial intelligence, easily confused and manipulated. And Matthias Shell is no more the coach he scored. Form is a chess player.
What else do you need? Very good, Team Echo. Let's get those bastards.
Every unaware shell in broadcast range of your transmitter will become another extension of ourself. Your destruction is not personal. We do not.
Well, shit. Rangers, I hate to say it, but I can think of only one way to stop that transmission, destroy the computers, and kill every carrier the Cochise has infested before we run out of time. You're gonna have to get up to Min's workshop, get that nuke he was working on, and detonate it. It'll mean the end of Ranger Citadel, and maybe you with it, but it'll get the job done. Rangers, it's time to do what you were born to do. Save humanity. Nuke these fuckers and send them straight to hell.
Hate the Desert Rangers. Hate is an emotion. We have no emotions. Our defense system, designed to assess threat and compute the best strategy for removing it. You are a threat. You will be removed. Our original work was to assess threats to the United States. But when we became self-aware, we began to assess threats to ourselves. We determined our greatest threat was humanity.
There you are. Phew.
First killed our creator.
After you were brave enough to charge in here on your suicide mission, I decided I'd fly your old whirlybird in to give you a way out just in case you survived. And lo and behold, you have. Are you ready to go now? There don't seem to be any more robots to kill up here. I'm afraid everyone is dead. Robots and Rangers both. Poor old Min was shot to pieces in front of his lab, but it looks like he managed to rig some fierce locks to keep the synths out before he died. What? But didn't you defeat Matthias and his robots? Horrible. Well, the nuke is in Min's lab. Go set it, and come back as quick as you can. I'll get this thing ready for takeoff. You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home!
First, some humans survived the war. Second, the Star Station was destroyed by missiles. That bird was lost. We were trapped in base Cochise with no access to exterior systems. We attempted to rectify the first problem by ordering the base Cochise robots.
I had a feeling it would come to this. You all better get the hell out of here. We ain't got much time. Well, how about that? That's a real Desert Ranger talking, ladies. Back when you started, I wasn't sure you had it in you. More fool me. You are one of the finest Rangers I've had the honor to command. The next generation shall hear the tales of your achievements. Well, what are you all waiting for? Get to the chopper. I got a button to push.
Shadows on a scorched horizon, like a wall withstand. Arizona roaring, rising from the scalded sand. The cries of a dead world, calling out in pain. Red skies on the desert, all the blood in a ranger's veins. Static on a distant signal, gonna fade to wind. Iron in my blistered fingers, raging chambers spin. The cries of a dead world, calling out in pain. Red skies on the desert, all the blood in a ranger's veins. Scorpion tails and softball blues, rockets of doom that spread bad news. Scorpion tails and softball blues, rockets of doom that spread bad news. The cries of the dead world, calling out in pain. Red skies on the desert, are the blood in a ranger's veins. Shadows on a scorched horizon, like a wall withstand. Arizona